Yo,
Big bro, what's going on?
yo, I threw all my Jordan gear on and
Hey,
all
I
that.
see
You
it.
know what I'm saying? You
I
see the
see it.
boys
I
like,
see it. I love it. You already
hey,
know.
yo, for the people, if you do or you don't know, this is Marcus Jordan. Uh, man, what's that like having that last name?
Hey,
This
man.
the Fat Joe show, Marcus.
Oh,
You know
I'm
we, we
happy. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. First
we
of
talk
all,
the real here.
yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I
Just
appreciate
so
you
you
having
know,
me.
AOC, the congresswoman, last night,
I seen that. I
she
seen that.
endorsed Biden on my show.
That's legendary.
She never
That's
did that
legendary.
nowhere. So what
Hey,
what
rest
what
in
is
peace
it
to
like?
Fred too. I heard you talking. My boy Ali had your live up early. Rest in peace. You already know I want to pay my respects. So
Yo, Fred the Godson, man, he was so fly. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? He wear his Jordans all the time.
I
He
love it.
wear his gear all the time.
I love it.
And he was somebody whenever I made music, I would check it up on him. And whenever I did songs with other rappers I respected, I would call up Fred and tell him my verse over the phone to see if he thought it was good enough to rock with them. That's how much I respect Fred. And
Yeah.
but always underground and every day I would talk to him, man. The man, he would always, you know, he was good, man. He was happy. Of course he wanted to be bigger than life, but he was happy, man. And he has so much respect. So when I see all these rappers, everybody reposting them and posting them and posting them. And there's different artists, man. There's artists that get millions of dollars painting one painting, and then you got an artist that makes $1,000 painting something, but the
Right.
$1,000 artist sometimes their actual paint is better than the guy getting $1 million. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I'm with you. Yeah, 100%.
And if this is about true artistry, it ain't about who wins the Grammys, who got the most money. It's about somebody who went really, really hard. And this man went hard for hip hop.
Yeah,
And
man.
like I said, I don't take no talk back. I love all my brothers, but when it comes to the punchline rappers, meaning like the Jadakiss, the Lord Finesses, the Fabulouses, and all those guys who spit them bars, Fred had him for the last couple of years, man. He was that
I
great.
hear you. I
You
hear
know what
you.
I'm saying?
Already. You already
And,
know. So
and
paying my respects. So,
let's get to the last name Jordan. What was that like? Like, when did you realize, like, yo, I'm a Jordan?
oh man, for me, my mom had our head down, when we was young. She kept us real grounded. And so I didn't really realize it until probably going into my freshman year of high school, and hooping and doing all of that stuff. And, I had a target on my back. I was number one at high school or whatever. And so, that's when I really, started to realize traveling on the AAU circuit, we started having security travel with us. My cousins was going with us everywhere, making sure we was good. So, that's when it really started to settle in my freshman year of high school. And then it comes with the territory, man. It's something that you just get adjusted to. You know how it is, man. You lived
You
in the
felt
spotlight for
when
your
you
whole
felt
life.
like when you was playing, did you feel like when we ended, we're gonna play the Yondon again. So when you felt like you was playing, you felt like people was playing hard at D, really
Oh,
going
for
at you,
sure.
trying to block the shot, just to be able to say, yo, I smacked Marcus's ball.
That's real right
What's
now. That's still real right now. If I was to walk into any rec gym right now, and people realize who I am, I'm gonna get everybody's best game. So even in
yo,
high school, trying to make it, that's that was a given.
I can relate because anytime I play basketball, still right now, they won't let me get 2 points, Marcus. They jump in the air. Smack. Yo, I've been in games where I almost had the basket and 5, 7 foot guys are diving in the air trying to smack them. They don't want to let me leave with 2 points.
Oh, I know how it go. I know how it go.
And so when we look at, we honored to have you here. It's
Honored to
very
be here,
hard
man.
to get any Jordan on the camera, right? Like,
And you see
believe
how
me,
I'm
I
looking.
try to get your pops.
I'm full quarantine right now, man. I'm
I
full
know, me
quarantine.
too. But
So
listen, I
you hit
try to
me though.
get
I
your
had to
pops
do
too.
it.
They said Big Joe, because your pops call me Big Joe. He don't call me Fat Joe. He said Big Joe. Uh, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. And the last dance, what bugs me out is when I see him dribbling with you. I think y'all was in France.
Yep.
And he kept saying, "Don't mess up.
Yeah.
Don't mess up."
Yeah,
Somebody like your father.
There's a couple times you'll see me and my siblings as young kids, you know, throughout the doc. I know specifically in episode 8, I'm there with my pops, and then, you know, we sat down with the crew and did an interview. We'll be in episode 10 is what I'm hearing. I know they're still working on it. So, yeah, man, it's going everywhere right now. It's everywhere. So it's amazing to see it.
So what type of did your father want you to go pro? Did he want y'all like to play in the NBA?
I mean, he really left it up to us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really pressure us to do one way or the other. I think we all kind of naturally gravitated to it, at least me and my brother. And then, you know, my sister's kind of finding her own way through, you know, fashion and working with the brand. And, you know, she majored in sports management and stuff at Syracuse. And so, you know, he was really just kind of encouraging us to do our own thing, kind of carve our own path. And, you know, me and my brother, we both just naturally gravitated to hooping. And, you know, we did what we could, and I think now we're trying to, you know, navigate the business sea and trying to, you know, further the legacy. That's for sure.
So you definitely navigating the business.
And that's what we're working on.
It's probably one of the strongest. You know, I don't know about stocks.
Sure.
But whenever anybody ever talks to me about stocks, they say, "Yo, invest in IBM, invest in Colgate toothpaste." You know, stuff that's around. Man, Brand Jordan is a brand you can trust.
Hey, you know, I figured you would have something behind you, so I didn't want to be here empty-handed. You know, I brought a couple of gems. If y'all willing to look at a few, you know, and this has a special meaning to me because, you know, there's, you know, I can't say too much, but, you know, this has a special meaning. Just know. You feel me?
Oh, God.
Hold on.
The ones, you can never go wrong with the ones. Oh, God.
You're going to see it backwards. Hold on. Let me flip this. Hey.
Oh,
you see me, Joe? God. These is from high school, man. I only practice in these because the blue was Carolina.
So you had your own PEs in high school?
In high school. These was my high school colors. But the blue was a little off. We were orange and navy. This is kind of Carolina blue. So I only wore these in practice. You feel me?
Oh,
but I kept them.
Yo, I met a couple of North Carolina players, and they some of them really went there because they could hit them Jordans, the North Carolina PEs over there.
I'm not snitching on nobody.
No.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I'm telling you. So for those who don't know, you got the trophy room.
Oh yeah.
You ventured off with your crew. I love that story.
Appreciate it.
I love that story. Ali and the guys.
Yes, sir.
You know, where you met Ali and break down that story.
Man, I know Ali since 3rd grade, bro. Ali and I go way back. Just for me and my guy Nick Garcia, we was hooping, and Nick and Ali was best friends, and we kind of I grew up with like 3 best friends, and I'm still best friends with them to this day. You know.
And when I walk in the store, I see your best friends working there.
For sure.
And they take pride. You know, let me tell you, when you talk to them, it's talking to you.
Oh, that's how we try to keep it. Everything is family around here. You already know.
No, AJ, let me tell you something. Talking to them is like talking to, they love you like, yo, they your brothers, man.
This is my mom. My mom asked me what I'm drinking. Mom, I'm drinking Cincoro with the trophy room cups.
Hey, we drinking Cincoro.
Exactly. My mom is asking me what I'm drinking. She texted me. She locked in right now too. Ma, I didn't even know you had Instagram. See now, I'm on you.
Yo, Mom, you locked in. How you doing, Mom?
I'm on you.
How you doing?
She said she just got off the phone. Her phone is dying. See, moms, that's how they be. That's how they be.
Like my moms be on Instagram too. People be like, "Yo, I seen your mom's this." I be like, "Damn! Like, how did my moms learn?" She watching that.
They everywhere. Like, moms are undefeated.
You don't want your moms to learn Instagram, right?
Hey, moms are undefeated. They know everything, man. My mom.
God forbid my moms go to Lil Boosie's IG. Yo, mom. Yeah. Yo,
you
mom be all over. They be like, "Yo, I follow your moms, your moms." I'm like, "What? Like, this is crazy, man." And
that's hilarious.
But that's a beautiful thing that you involve. I always see you. What you do with the rookie show? You got something to do with the rookie show too, right?
Yeah, so through my store Trophy Room, we sell Haddad. We sell the Jordan brand kids apparel, and that's all licensed through Haddad brands. And so every time, we always link up at the rookie fashion show. That's why I'm there. I'll be buying
Yeah.
from my store, and we make sure we always keep the kids laced in some fresh Jordan stuff.
So everybody, every All-Star weekend, wherever it's at, they have like a rookie show. With my daughter, she models in the show, and you there, and everybody's kids are there, Callie's kids and Fab's kids.
It'd be like the hot, because it's early. It's always early during the weekend, so it always sets the weekend.
It's always
off.
dope. CP3's
Exactly.
kids.
Exactly. It always sets it off.
Everybody being there, the most beautiful kids in the world, and they repping brand Jordan. And that's a highlight for me when I go to All-Star weekend. This guy, right? I know he passed away, but this guy was a real character, this Jerry Krause, huh?
Oh, man. Jerry, I didn't know Jerry personally. Obviously, I was young during them days, but from the stories I've heard, he was definitely a character, that's for sure.
This guy's like Joe Exotic or something, man. Like, I'm looking at him. Rest in peace. We don't talk bad, but
obviously, rest in peace.
I'm not sure I like him. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing I like about the documentary, though, is that, all it is telling the facts. And you kind of it leaves you to make your own opinion. Obviously, there's going to be debates. People are going to say everything under the sun. I'm learning that as I tweet on Twitter. Everybody be talking real spicy. But,
I try to.
It is what it is.
Scottie Pippen, one of the illest moments in my life, right? Because, I'm cool with Scottie. One day I was sitting on the couch with him, and we was talking, and he was telling me the Knicks is whacked, that were cursed. Scottie is convinced that the Knicks will never win, that it's cursed. He don't care in the year 2040. He's like, yo, y'all done. You'll never win ever in your life. Y'all cursed, right? So I remember I was sitting there one day with him on the couch, and I started praying, like, wow, God, like Scottie Pippen's my friend. Like, I couldn't believe it because, it's Jordan and Scottie. This is 100%. The 1-2 punch. And Scottie's such a legend, but I don't think he's really digging the last dance.
I don't know. There's 10 parts, man. I've seen most of them. I've seen 9. And I just think, hold your thoughts until you get to that last episode.
Yeah. Because my thing is like, so far for the first 2, they was doing them wrong, man. 7 years, 18 minutes. That was bad, man.
That's tough. It's a tough situation. But yeah, Scottie, that's my uncle, man. That's family.
No, I know he loves you to death. And
you already know.
And he turns around and he says, so I'm just saying, but nothing you can do. It's done. It's in the.
Oh, it's done. All of it's done. That's why I think even the debates.
Cameras, like,
you can't even have debates these days because the game is so different. Like, even you talking about from from '98 to when the Lakers was winning, like the game was constantly changing. So if you want to talk about 2020 or even 2010, it was rare to see 130 to 110 back in the '90s. Now it's like it's every day. So it's the same thing with hip hop. There's artists that paid the dudes for us, and they were the pioneers, and they ain't really get no real money. They was doing concerts for $500, and now you got a guy get one hit record, and he's getting $250,000 a show with one record. He'll do it 4 times, and that's the show. Yeah, I think that's the one thing that's you can't even argue is that what my dad and what the Bulls did in the 90s, it obviously grew the whole game of basketball as a whole. And it allowed, guys today to be reaping the benefits of what those guys sowed, for sure.
According to the first episode, there was an indoor soccer team, and soccer wasn't even big back then. They was doing better than the Bulls.
Oh, that was outselling the Bulls.
Scottie.
Exactly. That was, It was the what was it? It was the traveling cocaine circus, the Bulls traveling cocaine circus back in the 80s.
It's safe to say, to say that Scottie, Jordan, and the rest of the Bulls team, they turned that up, like, because it wasn't in existence, right?
Well, I think, and that's one of the things that allowed my dad to be who he was, was that he had to endure all those early years of battling, against, obviously, when he broke his foot his second year, but then the Bad Boys Pistons, having to start the Breakfast Club late 80s, early 90s, which, obviously propelled them and fueled them to go on and win in the 90s. And so, even with Trophy Room, obviously everything I do with Trophy Room, I try to tie it back to my dad's legacy in some way. And so we're looking to introduce this new kind of community space called the Breakfast Club that, is going to allow us to engage with the community in a different way that you haven't seen. Obviously, COVID is kind of throwing a wrench in those plans right now, but I envision that we'll get open someday. And, once we do, we'll be able to engage with the community through our Breakfast Club, through Trophy Room's Breakfast Club. It's gonna be real dope.
Man, that's really dope, man, because I'm very lucky that I'm able to engage with you. Hypothetically, think that I'm your father's friend. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Yo, what up?
You're the big bro. You already know you family.
Yo, I'll tell you a story. I don't know if you heard me tell a story before, but I had always been cool with everybody from Nike, everybody from Jordan, and I got an idea of opening a store. And I built the store ahead of time. I built it without getting permission or nothing.
We talking up? Are we talking up right now?
Up. No
okay,
permission.
Yeah. You already, I know.
Yo, listen, we built the store. And from top to bottom, and then when I went to Nike, like, yo, I'm ready. I opened the store. They was like,
it definitely don't work that way.
Yo,
you work backwards.
They was like, yo, that don't work like that, bro. We not opening stores. I'm like, what? I spent a couple of $100,000. My store, white marble chandeliers. They're like,
oh, I know.
Oh no, it's a process. You got.
I get people every week texting me talking about, hey man, I got X, Y, and Z ready to pop off. I'm trying to open a store. Who I gotta hit? And it's just not that easy. I hate to say it, but in reality, it's just not that easy, man. Even for me, I had to jump through hoops to get Trophy Room open. People think like I just called my pops up and was like, hey, Dad, I'm trying to open up a store. But nah, I had to go through a process. It was a full year and a half before I got the keys.
So let me tell you what happened to me. So they fronted on me. They was like, yo, we got to vet you. We got to this. And they was fronting.
Right.
I never told nobody, right?
Oh, no.
And maybe like 2 days later, I went to the party where it was Neymar Jr. He got down with Brand Jordan. Kelly Rowland was singing up there. You was at that party?
I don't remember. Which year was this? Yes.
It was the Jordan party that was welcoming Neymar Jr., right?
Yep.
To the squad.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I'm up in there, but it was small. Kelly Rowland was performing. And out of nowhere, you heard a voice. It said, I'm going to tell you the whole story. Big Joe. Yo, Big Joe. Yeah. Yo, listen. Yo, Marcus. When I tell you, everybody shut up in the whole party, and we looked to the side, it was your pops. He had a cigar in his hand.
Yes, sir.
He said, Big Joe, your store. I'm coming the first day, the opening day. I'll be at your store.
That's hilarious.
The same people that dissed me and told me they couldn't open my store ran over to me and was like, hey, buddy, I'll be at the store tomorrow. I guess you got a store now. Yo.
That's how it goes, man.
Yo, he turned the lights on. Hey. Yo, he turned. I was like, and I don't even,
what about
to this day?
What about that one that they did at that mansion in LA at All Star that time? Where it was crazy. And we was in the pool house, and my dad's setup was in the pool house. I had to come out. Remember that?
You had to get me. I was texting you like, yo, they trying to play with me.
Hey,
SZA was performing.
Hey, that was a movie. Yes, I remember.
No, that's probably the best one.
It was tight. It was so tight. Security was on me. They were so mad at me that night because I was just, obviously everybody hit me. But I was
everybody hit you. I'm like, yo, I'm at the door with Khaled. You like, yo, you gotta let him in.
Khaled came in with his shooter. Khaled came in with his shooter taking pictures. I remember that, man. That was wild.
Khaled started screaming, Ivan! Exactly. Because Ivan Barrios is his camera guy.
Oh, yeah.
And we went in there, and then, your pop's always gracious like he is. He always
100%.
showed me love, and you know, and we
Nah,
hung
it
out with
wasn't
him for a
him. It
while.
wasn't him. It was crowd control. It was like
No, no,
250 people trying to get
that's
into
hard. It was
that little
thousands
pool
of
room.
people. It was
Oh, the
thousands of
party.
people there.
The party was crazy. That mansion was crazy. That mansion was crazy.
Mansion
I'm
was
looking at
crazy.
LA different after that.
No, oh no, that house probably the biggest house I ever been to in my life.
Yeah, that house was wild.
That house was something else. And the trophy room, one of the amazing, you know, I went over there. What's that, Disneyland or Disney World? What?
Yeah, so it was in Disney Springs, man. We originally opened in Disney Springs, but we out of there. We're relocating right now. I'm gonna give y'all some gems. Right now, we're gonna be in downtown Orlando. At least that's the goal. Obviously, we're respectful of everything that's going on with the coronavirus right now. It's crazy, but yeah, we're out of Disney Springs. Disney Springs is shut down right now. We're online only, and you know, as soon as we can, we're gonna be opening downtown Orlando, and we're gonna be feeding the streets.
You know, I went to your joint and you showed me this boss talk, entrepreneur talk. But you showed me your locker room and the walls moved.
The stock room with the movable shelving.
The walls moved with the stick. I was like,
hey, it's all about SKUs, man. You got to maximize your SKUs in that back of house, bro.
Yo, that's
you know how it go. When it's hot
crazy.
When it's high heat, them shoes fly, bro. So yeah, that's a must. In any stock room you have moving forward, you got to make sure you hit my guy.
Big question. What was your favorite PE ever done? PE of any brand, Jordan, of anybody on the team.
Oh, that's too many. I'm not even gonna hurt my head. I'm gonna tell you my favorite that I've done, and I haven't seen it to this day, and it's gonna shock people because it ain't 1 through 14 either. When I was my first PE I ever did, I was in middle school. I was in 6th grade or 7th grade, and I did a 17. It was white and green. And I told this story before, but somebody actually pulled back up the trophy room with the shoe, trying to sell it back to me. But I was like, nah, I ain't buying it. I'm on to the new thing, right? So my second PE ever that I ever did was a white and yellow retro 18. And my Rising Stars, my AAU team, was our colors were white, blue, and yellow. And man, when I tell you, think like the OG white and royal blue 18, but white and yellow. Bro, it was so stupid. And I haven't seen one to this day. And obviously Frank Cook, he dropped them yellow suede joints, and that's a little different. But I'm talking white OG leather with yellow, all the yellow piping through it. Those were stupid. With the magnet, I was flexing. That was 8th grade. That was 8th grade. I was flexing.
Let me tell you something, man. That boy Carmelo Anthony never gave me a sneaker.
Hey, why you say that? I almost brought the Melo 2s down. Because I figured you was gonna have some shoes, so I couldn't be here empty-handed, not ready to, running through the crib.
Nah, I wasn't doing that, but
I feel you.
Melo never gave me a sneaker, but the Melo, oh God, let me see that. Holy Christ. Jesus.
You know what it is. You said Melo, I was thinking Melo 2s, but I grabbed the Legend of the Summers.
My God.
I grabbed the Legend of the Summers. Little something.
I never seen those.
You ain't never seen these? These are 2s. The Legend of the Summer 2s.
But I didn't.
I know, but the JT, the Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake joints, a little something.
Shit.
I couldn't be here empty-handed. I know what the people want to see.
Your pops told me one time, he said, he threatened me. He was like, everybody telling me you always get the sneakers. He said, I'll take you in my boat. I'll spank you in the sneakers. Yo, he got a vote, right?
Hey, the crib is crazy. So yeah, I don't want to give too much info away, but yeah, his closet is. They say his and hers is more like his and his and his and his and his and his and hers.
He told me
crazy.
He got like 8.
He literally has his own
8 pair of every sneaker that they ever did. He told me he got like.
Joe, it's crazier than that, man. It's like think like since the 90s, like everything that he's ever signed with Upper Deck, he's got 3 of them for me and my siblings. He's got. It's off the chain what he's got, man. The man built a car, just a garage, just to keep his maintenance on his whips. Just like, man, it's I don't want to get a man's business away, but it's crazy.
He's serious
It's very
about it.
serious. It's very
You know,
serious.
one
He got his
time,
own Nike room. We call it the Nike room. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out a way we can intertwine this with Trophy Room. But growing up, even since I was alive, there was always this room in the house called the Nike room, and it was
that's what I'm
like
trying to tell you. That's what he was
all
telling
his
me.
all his elite packs would come to the Nike room, and it was just like, man. I remember when I was a size 13. I would sneak into that room and man, I would cup everything. I swear to God, I would cup everything and try to leave it pristine just to put it back. You know what I'm saying? So before he noticed it was gone, like I could sneak it back.
Yo,
But that was real quick.
My son used to steal my sneakers too.
Yeah, that's a
My son
real
messed
thing.
up a lot of my
So
sneakers.
imagine me. I was a 13, like in like my freshman year. With me, it was always like my shoe was like my age. So when I was 13, I wore 13. When I was 14, I wore 14. Now I'm a 15.
So when
And
you
so
was a
when
13, you was going crazy.
Man, I was going crazy. I was going crazy. Sample everything. I was going crazy. He had to lock the Nike room. Shit was going missing. He had to lock the Nike room.
Yeah, I had to too. My son, he was taking all my sneakers, man. I'm talking about $10,000 sneakers, custom shit. He's running around with the joint. I'm like, yo, is he crazy or something?
It's a real thing.
So I'm gonna tell you my illest PE that I got. Well, my biggest sneaker ever. They made a mistake and they made a Jordan 6, a Kobe Jordan 6.
Ooh.
It never existed.
Ooh.
But they made a sample, and I got my hands on that one.
That's nice.
And
that's nice.
That's like the purple and
the white.
Nah,
was it the white? Because you know when Kobe retired, they gave him the 1-2-30 and all the black and the white.
Before he retired. This is why he was still playing. I had that joint. That's my joint.
That's clutch.
Right? So I caught that one sample. But my favorite PE was given to me by Derek Anderson. And when they won the chip in Miami, he gave me a black one and gave me a white one.
What retro?
Trees on it. Huh?
What retro?
4. And it had palm trees on it, and it said loyalty on it with the
What?
See, I'm still looking for it.
I need to see.
You know how you got the little palm tree in the back?
That sounds crazy.
It said loyalty. Then it had the championship, the trophies.
That sounds crazy.
It had the trophy with the palm trees, and then the other one was like 305. That shit was crazy. He gave me 2 pairs, Derek Anderson. He gave me a black one. He gave me a black one and he gave me a white one. Oh my God. Like that was the best one. And then you know, I'm a sucker for sneakers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Joe, if I didn't just move into this new crib, I would walk you around this thing because there's some gems hidden in here. Hey, grab the threes right there, bro.
Let me see that.
I mean, there's some gems in here, I'm telling you.
My people want to see that, man.
I know. Well, you've seen these before. This ain't nothing, but like I said, I'm moving, so I'm light on what I can get. A lot of stuff is in my warehouse. Hold on, I want to show these just in case Big Bro is in the chat. I know you better have a pair of these. I mean, you gotta have a pair of these.
Now he's on the check-in. He gonna go right now. He gonna be like, yo, he watching this.
I know, and that's why I'm trying to give him some pub. You know, I know
he's the number one fan of the Fat Joe Show. He tuned in.
Oh, I know he is. Joe, man, the crib is nuts right now. So I'm still getting situated. I'm trying to do my closets. I just upgraded to a big boy crib, so I'm trying to do everything right.
I think that was the flyest sneaker of that year when he did those right there.
I know the flyest sneaker last year.
Which one was that?
The Trophy Room 5. I mean, goodness gracious. Do I need
which one, the sky blue one or the red or the red one?
I mean the reds, but it's got to be the sky blue just because that's the one that's seeing the market. But come on,
you know,
I wish I could.
I got an outfit with that and I went and got me a track suit with them sneakers.
I wish I could tell you, Big Bro, what I got in the works, but it's too early right now. It's too early. But it just got finalized.
Shout out to Reggie. Reggie in here and some gold.
Oh, I'm sure Reggie in here. That's why I know I got to keep my mouth shut.
I
got to keep my
told
mouth shut.
Reggie, I said, yo,
There's still too much
Reggie.
time. They're not in production yet right now, so I got
I
to keep
said,
my
yo,
mouth
Reggie,
shut.
I got Marcus in here. He was like, yo. He was like,
But real talk. These next ones I got coming, because I told the brand, I said, listen, you know, if we're gonna do what we're talking about doing, it's got to be more impactful than the 5 was. And I think I don't want to put the cart before
no,
the
the
horse.
5 was serious though.
I can't put the cart before the horse, but I think we did it this time. I think we leveled up off the 5.
Let me tell you something, Marcus. It might be right under your nose because you said when you was in high school you had the yellow and white joint. Like, just keep that in your mind, that colorways, because ain't nobody really do that.
Hey, nah, these ain't yellow and white. But
I know, but I'm just saying.
I think it's something that everybody gonna want, and you know, we talk. Hey, I can't give it away, Joe. I want to, man. You hear me? I
wanted the sneaker one time.
It's worth it.
I wanted the sneaker. It was a Russell Westbrook sneaker. Nobody else likes it. It's with the snake skin. It's more like a dress-up shoe. And I couldn't get nowhere. And I went to Ali and I said, Ali, I need your help with this. He's like, yo, Joe, I get you those. Nobody want those. I said, nah, but I need them though. Because I love them. I want to get dressed up with them joints. He got them for me, boy. He got them for me.
Good. Yeah, no, I rock with all Russ's stuff. Russ, you know, he really be pushing stuff forward for the brand. So I like to support Russ when I can. I just got that whole Why Not capsule from All-Star in my last league pack. So I'm repping.
Sneaker collector in the NBA, PJ Tucker.
PJ just hit me. PJ just hit me. He's looking for some. Everybody got time on their hands right now. So PJ just hit me looking for some come-ups, and, you know, I hit him back.
You know, PJ, he's serious about the game right now.
You ain't had PJ on the talk show?
I had him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, he showed me a couple. He wasn't in the house with all the sneakers. I had Bibby on here.
Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby went crazy.
Oh, gee. That's an icon. Of course he got real crazy.
He started pulling out all those PEs. He got the purple and white, the orange, the this, the red, the this. Bibby Bibby got PEs.
No, Bibby got PEs. I'm trying to think who else got PEs.
He didn't show me. He got one he ain't show me. He got one with the Vancouver colorway, the Vancouver Grizzlies. You know, he tried to beat me up.
People sleep on Bibby. Bibby got kicks. To this day, Bibby got kicks.
God, he got kicks. I went to his house. I tried to take the Vancouver joint. He choked me up. He got mad at me. He wanted to beat me up. His family's like, Mike, what's wrong? He was like, I don't go to Joe's house and take his platinum plaques.
I got my kicks at the warehouse, and I got my kicks upstairs in a room that you shouldn't even be going upstairs in my crib. That's why I wish it was organized. If it was organized, I'd take y'all up there.
Yo, Marcus, the man begged me to go to his sneaker closet for years. I finally went to Phoenix. I went in there, and when I seen the sneaker, I caught anxiety. I started sweating, like, because I knew nobody got the sneaker, bro. Nobody. With the Vancouver Grizzly, he said, all right, get what you want. I ran, jumped up, and grabbed it. Boom. He was like, nah, man. Nah, man.
Hey, they be quick to take that one back. That's why I stopped. I learned that one early.
Oh, my God. I'm like, he was like, nah, man, I need that, man. Come on, man. And
that's funny, man.
But the only one the only one who's never gave me a pair of sneakers is Carmelo Anthony. And that's my brother.
I just saw Melo. I bum rushed Melo in Chicago during All-Star. I seen him. I was coming in his venue and he was going. And I just I like bear hugged him. I was like, get over here, Melo. I hadn't seen him in so long. And it's funny, somebody sent me a video of it from the spot we was at. Melo is the homie always. Melo is family.
He hit me the other day. You
better ride. Hey, Melo don't sleep on Melo collection either. Melo, he don't be posting a lot.
Yeah, but he
got some gems in there too.
He won't let me in. I begged him 100 times.
He's a smart man.
100 million. I gave up on Melo. I love him, but
He's a smart man.
He called me the other day talking about tell me some stories. I'm like, yo, Melo, what's he's like, yo, I want to hear some stories. Crack got all the stories. I'm like, yo, Melo, man, you gotta stop.
Hey, quarantine got people bored in the house, man. Bored in the
No,
house.
bored to death. He hit me from Portland like, yo, I need to hear some stories, you know, this, that. You know, so The Last Dance, what was it like being around Dennis Rodman?
Hey, so when I was a shorty, I mean, obviously I was legit. I was born in '90 for comparison. So like my birthday is December 24th, Christmas Eve, 1990, and so they started winning the championships obviously June '91. So I think I was the good luck that sparked that whole run in the dynasty. You know, I've had that conversation with my dad several times, but you know, I was real young on those first three, but for the last three, you know, one of my birthdays, Rodman ended up giving me hair dye when I was a shorty for my birthday. And I'll never forget when I got to the crib, my parents took that shit from me so fast. I couldn't wait. When I got home from practice, I was ready to like just dye my shit. And my mom and dad took that from me so fast, I'd never forget it. So if I see Rodman, I seen him in Orlando a couple years back, but the next time I see him, I'm
He's bugged out. I met him like once or twice. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. I'm here.
Nah,
Well,
Rodman's still a gangster. That's my uncle. Rodman's still an OG.
Let me tell you something. I love you, man. Thank you for coming on here with me.
Always, man. Hey, cheers, man.
ESPN Sunday
Go get
night.
that. Hold on. Go get that sink.
What is that? What kind of tequila is that?
Hold on, man. This is my pops. My pops just started this new brand. This is Sincoro, man. It's in Yeho. It's in Yeho. You see the trophy
hey,
on the other side.
I gotta go get it then. You know me. I get everything. I gotta go get it.
You know how it
trophy
is.
Room cut.
You know how it is, brother. Appreciate you having me, man.
Yo, I love you, man.
Always.
Thank you for everything, Marcus.
Peace.
Peace, bro.
Love.